Hi everyone, today is Monday the 15th of April 2024. Now a week ago on a Friday I brought George home. He'd not been running, he'd been broke down for over a week, 3 weeks actually. Of course he's starting to look a bit curly in places. Hopefully this coming 3 weeks I should be able to get tidied up a little bit. Right, so I haven't done anything since he's been home. I need to sort things out. If you look inside here, there's a timing gun where I tried to sort the time, and there's the electronic ignition I bought which wouldn't work. There's another one in the boot what I took off George. He was being a nightmare, he didn't want to know, but I stuck in some points, messed about with the distributor. I've also got the coil just hanging on a couple of zip ties or tie wraps, whatever you call them. So he managed to fire up and come home. And I've been away on holiday, so I left him here and got home today. It was pouring rain this morning, so I couldn't do anything. So I'm just going to see whether he'll fire. Oh, hang on, nearly forgot. Got the old battery isolator, so 12.2 volts. Hear the fuel pump are going. Let's see. Well, he's away. And he's sounding alright. Now, like I say, I did get to the piston at the top of the cylinder on number 1. Put the distributor back with the points. I set them about 15. Didn't use the field gauges, I just done it by look. And he fired right up. And as you can see today, after being sitting here a week, he started up okay. Let's see how I start. See, he's starting better than he ever have for a long time. Since I've had him back, he usually needs to warn over and over to fire up, no matter what, cold, hot. So he ain't going to be far out on that ignition setting. I do want to get the timing light and make sure that the timing is correct, but I think for the time being, as he's starting okay, I'm going to leave it for now. I just need to secure the coil, I think, so that I can use him for a couple of days. We'll see how we get on. Let's get the bonnet open. As you can see here, I managed to get the new gauge into the glove box. Just need to connect some live wire up to it. These are the other gauges, they do work. I mean, obviously that's the volts, that's the oil pressure, and that one is a water gauge which does work, but it's not fitted correctly. You probably know all this if you've been watching my channel. But this one, it's directly into the thermostat housing, so that should be more accurate. So George has never overheated since I've had him back. He never did when I had him before. So if the timing is too far advanced, then could overheat. Could even be pinking, but I don't think that's far out, to be fair. Right, let's have just a quick look under the bonnet. As you can see, it's cold. I haven't started it. This is the new connection wire for that. As you can see here, the coil is just hanging on by these tie wraps to these wires, and the reason for that is because the coil is rewind here. I had this problem where George wouldn't run, I couldn't start him. I thought that was the ignition, electronic ignition module. I ordered a new one which took a while to come. When it did, put it in, it wouldn't work, and I thought maybe it's the coil. I had a spare one in the boot from before which did play up, but I knew it worked, so I fitted that. Still no sparks, so I thought maybe that is the coil. Then did some tests on it. The coil, this one, obviously it's not that old, because I bought that last time I had a problem. Well, that's only a few months. I thought it just seemed a bit strange that that's not working. Did the tests on it and that seemed fine. So I put it back together, still couldn't get it going. Then I put in these points, and like I said, immediately George fired up. As soon as I put the points in, got it roughly top dead centre, bang. And as you can see, like I said, it's been sitting here a week now, and I'm starting fine. So what I might do, can't see that's going to go anywhere. I might see if I can secure that coil a bit better, and then just leave it for now and use him the rest of this week and see how we get on. Switched him off, obviously. I'll put the choke in now. That is how a Moggy should start, really, on the button. Now he'd probably start with a starting handle quite easily. That timing can't be far out at all. So plan is I'm going to try and secure the coil and have a tidy up, I think, of stuff, and I'll use him for this week or next few days just as he is, and we'll see how we get on. When I get a chance, I'm going to have to make a time mark somewhere so I can time him up, but yeah, all seems good at this moment in time anyway. Yeah, that's definitely how he should start. Right, secure that coil. Right then, so what I've done, I've secured the coil to the inner wing. A couple of self-tapping screws for now, probably be like that forever. I haven't adjusted the timing or anything as yet, because I need to make a timer mark somewhere, probably here, but that'll all have to be later on. So everything's good. I've just reconnected the wire for the new temperature gauge I was telling you about. As you can see, it's lit up now. Let's see if that's how it should start. So all's good. I'm going to run it about now for a few days. We'll just see how George goes. Seems all okay. And I think what I'm going to do, as I said, I've got these electronic pickup in there. There's another one here somewhere. to this, I guess. Where is it? There's one of the magnetic things that go in the rotor. And there's the other one. So obviously when that spins on the spindle in the middle, sends a signal up these cables to tell it to spark, or not tell it to spark in this case. I have a mess around with that one day to see what happened. But other than that, I think I'll get another set of points ordered and a condenser just to keep it in the spares box, so we can keep George on the road, because this time, because I didn't have him, that took me more to get him going than needed. But hey ho, he's going now. Like I say, I'll use him for the next couple of days and we'll see how he runs. I've had him running for a little while now, and just checking really, the temperature gauge is going up. As you can see now, that's on 60, 64, coming up for 65 centigrade according to this temperature gauge. Oh, actually he's getting up now, he's going up to 80. I'm hoping that'll sit probably straight up, but I'm not sure how close this timing is. I think that need to be more advanced myself. When I just drove it up and down the road here, only a little bit, it don't seem to pull as good as he normally does, so I'm saying it's going to need advancing. It's probably a little bit retarded, but I'm not 100% sure. Until I can rig up a timer mark and get me timing light on it, we won't know. But for now, I'm going to use George. It's only a mile from here, so I ain't got no worries of breaking down. Well, it could break down wherever you go, but we'll just see. But it's not far to go, and I'll know within a couple of days whether I think George is running okay or whether I need to make some adjustments. But we'll definitely get that time and mark sorted out, and yeah, check it out. Just need to check the indicators are working, the horn's working. I'll check the lights in a minute and all's good, and we'll just see how we get on. So there we go then, just fired George up. I'm now off to work for a little while. We'll see how he goes. But he fired right up again. I've had him running now another couple of minutes, but he fired up so easy now. But like I say, I still think the timing is a little bit need adjusting, but we'll see how he does. I was away last week, just come from the airport last night, the wife's car obviously, jumping into George today, and noticed the difference with the brakes. Take me a couple of minutes just to get used to him. Yeah, he seems to be running okay. Bit of rain, had a bit of hail in there this morning. That was a shock. I come in my shorts last night because we'd been away to America. Got back to this country thought I'll wear shorts because I thought I'll wear shorts because I'll get jump straight in the car anyway. Didn't seem too bad last night when we got in the car and that. We stopped on the way at services and that. Oh, that's a bit nippy. Then this morning it was literally hail coming down when I was trying to sort out that coil. That was sunny 1 minute, next minute yeah, Bruce weather. So like I say, I think I'm going to stick with the points now. Simple reason is it's much more easy to sort out if something goes wrong at the side of the road. And if I get some spares, job done, innit? Right, I'm almost where I want to be. The temperature's gone up to 110 according to that gauge, but not a lot on the other one, so we'll see how it all goes. See if I can find somewhere to park in here. Yep, this will do me. It's a nice little spot here. Rightio! Right then, let's do the short run home. God, I've had some big showers this afternoon with the hail in them again. Now, that's quite warm. I don't know what the exact temperature is, but yeah, it's quite warm at the minute. Well, I'm liking this little gauge all lit up. It's pretty good, isn't it? I've got one more gauge in the boot to go in. There's no hurry, but we'll put it in. Thank you. I think George is running fine. Just fine. Oh, someone asked me about the roll bar over a Swerfer. Well, I didn't fit the roll bar on this, or the anti-roll bar on the front. Sway bar, roll bar, whatever you want to call it. But I noticed it when I first picked it up, the difference. George really used to roll about on the corners, like dip right down when you turn sharp bends, but now it still drops a little bit, but nothing like it used to. You take the bends a lot better. Definitely. Right, I'm back to mine. Almost. I left him running a little while I was messing about with the gate over the road and stuff, as normal. And let's get this camera. If you look here at the temperature, that has sat straight up, and I think that's probably where that's going to sit, about 90, but we will see. We will see when we have a little bit of a longer journey, or we leave George run a bit longer. But like I say, I'm going to use George for the rest of the week, and hopefully I'll have a little tinker with the timing later in the week just to check where he is with that. But I think that's all going to be fine. Let's just try a restart. Yeah, that's much better. Better than ever, like I said. Yeah, so we'll just check that timing towards the end of the week, just in case it needs a tweak. But if I don't think it's going to matter. We'll just continue to use him, and when I get more time, I'll do some more bits and bobs. But I also need to get the bus out, because it's been stuck in there since what, November, I should think. So I'm going to leave this one here. As always, thanks for watching, guys. Do appreciate it. I appreciate you giving us a like, and why not comment, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Bye for now.